Guys, did you know that drink a lot can lead to success in China? In many cultures, drinking a lot is a red flag. People associate it with poor self-control, health problems, or even violence. But in China, drinking can influence your career not because alcohol makes you smarter or drinking means talent, but because drinking plays a much bigger role than most people think. Let me explain how that works.
This is not about promoting drinking. It's about explaining how the system works.
In China, alcohol isn't just social, it's economic. For example, Moutai, China's most famous liquor, can you believe, has a market value close to Coca-Cola. That shows how seriously people take drinking, and it's one of the keys to understanding the informal layer of business. In many other countries, success comes from skills, performance, and clear rules. You do your job well, you get promoted. But in China, formal rules are only part of the story. There is another layer, an informal layer, and alcohol is one of the keys to that layer. In China, business dinners are not really about food, they are about drinking. And drinking turns the table into a filter of endurance, self-control, and group awareness. When people drink together, they lower their guard, they talk more, they reveal more. Not just what you say, but how you say it after a few drinks. Drinking a lot isn't about alcohol, it's about staying. You stay when others get tired, when it gets uncomfortable, until the group is done. That shows something very specific. You don't exit early, you don't break the floor, you can endure the process. That's why drinking a lot matters. If you don't drink, people won't attack you, they will still smile. But you may notice something. You stop being invited, stop hearing key information, stop being part of next time. This is not punishment, it's just how the social filter works. Official meetings are usually recorded, but alcohol conversations are not. At the table, people say things like, next year there might be opposition. Don't worry, I'll take to him. Let's see out this project. None of this appear in documents, but all of it decides the outcomes. In China, trust is often personal, not institutional. People trust those they will eat with, those they will drink with, those they will see under pressure. Alcohol accelerates this process. What takes years in an office can take months at a table. From the outside, this system looks unusual. It may feel inefficient or unprofessional. So why does it still exist? Because it works. It filters faster than interviews and builds loyalty stronger than contracts. Even people who dislike it often rely on it when it matters most. In China, business dinners are not just meals, they are filters. Drinking a lot isn't about alcohol, it's how the system decides who stays, who trusts, and who gets access. Once you are inside, opportunity don't need to be announced, they simply appear. Drinking does not directly create success, but it opens doors, and success becomes more possible. I'm not saying the system is good or that it should be copied. But if you want to understand how decisions are made in China, you can't ignore it. You don't have to like this system, but once you see it clear, a lot of things in China starts to make sense. If you want to learn more about China, please hit like and subscribe.